Hello and welcome to this mini lab. And in this mini lab, we will implement some application of the logical operators. And let's take the letter grades as an example. Actually, in our textbooks, there are more examples with Boolean variables that given the true or false values. But here, we are more focusing on the application side. So let's create class that is the grade. And let's create the main method. So in our previous mini labs, we have made such a condition, right? Okay, let me see. Let me first giving you the background. So we declare a double grade, we initialize it 0.0. And in the we want to distinguish, like we want to we want to figure out whether the grade is valid or invalid. So there we have such a if statement written like that. If grade is above 0, right? This is outer loop. And within the inner loop, we are writing like that. If grade is smaller or equal to 100. And so we set this grade as grade, right? The logic is something similar to that. So here we don't using this logic. We just let's comment it, and we just using a print statement instead. So the grade is valid. So how can we using the logical operators to simplify this nested if-else statement? So one way is to do that. If, as we have mentioned, there are a lot of operators in our lectures, right? In the regular session, if grade above 0, and in this nested loop, that means these two Boolean expressions should be valid. I mean, should be true at the same time, so that this statement can be printed, right? So that means if grade above 0, we should be using a logical operator and grade is smaller or equal to 100. And then sort. So grade is valid. So they are equal. While the second one, we only put the two conditions in one line, in one Boolean expression, right? However, in the first line, we're using a nested loop. That is, well, to some extent, it is not so readable, friendly, although they are convey the same meaning. So let's run it to see whether the output is the same. As you can see, the grade is valid, which referring to this line. And the second one is referring to this line. That means, okay, they are conveying the same meaning. So that is the application using the logic operator AND. And we can also have some other conditions that may use the operation operator or some inclusive or some other logic operators. So I will not demo all of the other application at the applications are too much. So, but when you are designing your program, so what you have to do is that if you are using too much if statement, so at that time, please consider using the logic operator to simplify your program. So that will make your program more readable and easy to find the bugs. And that's the end for this mini lab.